Hello again, everybody. This is Mr. Everything, and I'm coming at you with a tutorial video on how to conduct guild operations in Enjin. And in this episode, we are going to be talking about creating a calendar event. Now, this tutorial video is geared specifically towards my unit of Davian Royal House Guards or the 1st Royal Aerospace Squadron, but any guild leader can get in and use this information to get their guild up and running and just use it as a knowledge base for your leadership. All right, the first thing that should have happened is your guild leader should have created a page using his admin's tools. He should have created a page or a location where your event calendar is located. Okay, what we've done is if you go to our admin and you just go, we have a page called events. How creative is that, right? And it has basic, it just the basic website information at the top, and the only real thing it has on the page is the event calendar. And you can name your event calendar anything you want. Okay, and we'll view that page. Okay, let's not view that page. Let's go back to our home page. Okay, so when you log in and you're a unit leader or someone who wants to create an event, it's a very simple process. All you do is go to the event calendar itself, wherever your unit is storing it. Now, you can have it listed by the month, the week, or you can even look at the event list. I like to look at it monthly, and then you can see the events are created, and we color code them. So, and then you can also include a picture. But and this is today, the big white box is today. But let's say I wanted to create a test event for Wednesday, this coming Wednesday on the 8th. So I would just take my mouse pointer and I would just click on the day. I just clicked on the day, and you notice the event, create new event menu pops up. Now we name the event. I'm just going to say test event, right? And then I get to pick the color drop down. I'm going to use brown because it's a test event. And I can upload an image. So if I have an image from, let's say, my Davian Royal House Guards, and I've got maybe, I've got some pics there, but where would I want to, oh, mech pics. Okay, let's pick just like a mech pic background. Like, let's just pick that. Actually, yeah, it has to be under, I think it's under 2 megabytes actually. I think you have quite a bit of space to create. Now let's see if it uploads. Okay, it might be too big actually. I might have picked an event that was a picture that was just way too big. And if you do have a picture that's too big, you can always use your picture editing software, and you can either crop it or you could reduce, compress it. You can compress it. Okay, let's try something different. Apparently that's not going to load up. Let's try a screenshot. Let's try. I don't know if it stopped loading the other event. Oh, it did. And if you notice, the picture just loaded. Okay, and then right here, and it's never going to look proper in this little box. It never looks the way it's supposed to look in this box. Just kind of ignore that, and then go in here and create your event. Like wanted to create an event for the tutorial video. Uh, no need to attend. Okay, so you basically, okay, that's not right. And you can change colors and all kinds of, you can add images and smileys, and there's even more stuff you can add in if you want to put that in your comment field box, of what's going on. Okay, then you come down here to the start date. Well, the start date obviously automatically populated on the day that you picked. Okay, we picked the 8th, which is Wednesday, but I don't want it to start at midnight and go to, so I want it to start, and you have to use military time in here. And it's always, this time is going to be based on the time that you have set for your personal account in your profile. And it will automatically adjust based on whoever's observing. So if I put uh, 10 o'clock, right? Whoops. Let's say I put 10 o'clock, which is 2,200 hours on the military time. And let's say I want it to be over at 22:30. If there were somebody in uh, Eastern time, it's going to say 11 to 11:30 because they have a different. I mean, they're an hour ahead of me. Okay, so but I also want this to repeat because maybe I'm setting up a practice that we have once a week. Or no, let's say we have a practice that's every other week. Okay, I go to repeat, and I want it to be weekly every 2 weeks. So it's every 2 weeks. And what day do I want it to repeat on? Well, Wednesday, of course, right? And when is it going to end? Never. But let's say I wanted it to end at the end of 2 months from now. I could always put that date in there. Okay, let's go with done with that. Done. Okay. Now, so we've got this repeat weekly on Wednesday, but it's not really weekly. It's every 2 weeks. And then who can view and comment? Basically, registered users basically means that everybody in the unit can view it, but we've been having some issues with that. So what I would do is just pick the ranks, and you can pick multiple ranks of who can view and comment. So what we do is we go through and we pick all the ranks that you want to have invited, right? And then if you want to just disable comments, you can just click that. But enable event sign up. Well, if you want them to have to sign up, and it'll automatically invite selected users. And remember, I'm going to say, well, I want cadets, subalterns, and lieutenants to be the ones that sign up. And then enable roles. Okay, when you can ignore that if you want, especially in MechWarrior. But in some games, let's use like a fantasy MMO, you might have a tank role, you might have a healer role, you might have DPS, you might have range. Now in MechWarrior, what do you might have? Well, you might have assault, heavy, medium, light. You might have a scout. You might have sniper. You might have LRMs. It's however you want to set it up when you set it up. And what you do is you just go select a role, and then open role manager if you want to add roles, like let's say you wanted to make it LRM as a role, right? Let's just say you wanted to add that. Oh, what type of set? Oh, okay. I'm sorry. This is test roles. And, okay, I typed that, great. And then LRM is going to be how many am I going to limit to this meeting? I'm going to say, well, I don't want more than one LRM to come. And if you wanted to add kind of a logo or a symbol for an LRM, you're more than welcome to. Like, let's just use that. And then we're going to save the role. Okay, so now what role set are we using? We're using test because we just created it. We should have had more than one role, but we just left it at one. And who can administer the event? Well, how about the admin and, well, you don't really have a choice to, you should always be able to admin your own event. Okay, so, and then we'll create it. There we go. And if you notice, it starts on the 8th, and every 2 weeks it shows up as your event, and it says that it's 2200 test event, and then if anybody else wanted to, like they came to the calendar and they wanted to see your event, they could just click directly on the event, and this is what they see. They say it starts in 3 days. It's a test event. Wanted to create an event tutorial, no need to attend. Roles, there's only one role, it's the LRM, and it automatically invited all the people that you had on your list. And then let's say if somebody wanted to sign up for this event, they could sign up here, and they could attending event, they can set their role, okay, if they wanted, and they can set their status, They don't need to change it because you've already clicked attending. So let's find my name. I'm right there. It shows that I've got the LRM and I'm going to be attending. And that's for you who's actually hosting the event to kind of see who's going to be coming and what they're bringing to the party, right? Now, there's a lot of this dead space here that people can write in. All they have to do is set note, and then they just type right here. I will be testing the event in our tutorial. And there it is, right? And then you go enter, right? Scroll back up and you see it's a note. And that's a note that a player can leave to the event coordinator just to let them know what's going on with them. If you don't, or you can also just click this little wheel icon right there as gear and set everything right there. It makes it, you know, you got two places you can do it. You can do it down here or you can do it right there. And it has how many people have signed up. Well, one person signed up and that's it. Okay, but that's just, and then you can also invite specific users if you want. You can click that and then put their names in. That's pretty much it on how to create. And you can also comment down here. Okay, now let's go back to the month. Okay, and let's get rid of that event, right? Let's edit it or delete it or, you know, make it. I can click on the event itself. We can come up at the top and it says edit event. We just edit the event, and you can go in and make any changes. If anything changes in your plans, or if the meeting time changes or anything, that's fine. You just go in there and change it. And then, but for me today, I'm going to delete the event. So I just delete it. Are you sure you want to delete it? Yes, I'm sure I want to delete it. And look at that. It just disappears off the event calendar. That was how to create an event in Enjin for your guild. And this was specifically kind of showing you the Davian Royal House Guards event calendar. All right, guys. Well, if you want to see any more of these videos, you will. This is just the first in a series of tutorial events. I am going to be creating more on like how to create a tag, how to add tags, remove tags, also how to add or subtract from a team, also how to use the warning system, and of course how to send messages in Enjin. All right, guys. Well, thanks for coming out and checking out this video, and I'll catch you on the field.